Hey yo, what's up everybody? It's Zane JJ. Today we're coming back a video talking about the cryptocurrency market and the news, what is going on and why is the market crashing. Are we going to zero or it is an opportunity for you to buy? So you're gonna find out everything, and of course, especially my own personal opinion, talking about the prices and after that the inflation. Whatever the Fed is doing, and after that many more financial news that is coming up. So if you guys are interested, kindly hit the subscribe button, turn on post notification, and leave a thumbs up to this video. And of course, before we jump into the topic itself, I would like to introduce you to my Discord channel, which is linked down below on the video description. And after that, over there, just click on the link, you will be redirected to this rules and verification page. Just basically have a read out of it, and after that, from there, click on the thumbs up and you'll be able to access the channel. And if let's say you're unable to access the channel, kindly just PM me just by clicking this and PM me. And after that, from there, I can help you settle it. And after that, from there, you can basically join the chat, and after that, ask any questions you want to or whatsoever. I also have a Telegram link down below. So right now, we're going to jump into the topic itself, what happened to the cryptocurrency market. Alright, so on the cryptocurrency market itself, we can see that everything is great. Everything is just falling, and after everything is just dumping. Over here you can see on this coin there's a ticker itself, only some of the coins are surviving this tank itself, I would say. And after that, over here on coin market cap, if we scroll down itself, we can see almost all of the top 10 coin itself is dipping, except for US, of course USDC, the stable coin, and of course US Tether does not even move a bit because it is stable coin. And of course the rest of the coin are basically dipping and dumping. And of course over here, like some of them are basically rising, basically doing the opposite as what Bitcoin is doing. And of course there's definitely some news in those particular coin, and I'm not going to cover those tiny coins about what's happening on those coins, but of course we are going to have an overall talk about this market cap itself. So the global crypto market cap is at 2.06 trillion, and it has decreased 7% over a 24-hour period. So we know that, oh my god, 7% out of this 2.06 trillion worth of market cap itself is a lot of money. And of course a lot of money has been removed from the cryptocurrency market cap. And of course over here, what had happened, because I would say basically because of the news that the Fed has pushed out. And of course over here, this is the news talking about Bitcoin has dropped to basically 4.3k after the Fed's minutes basically reconfirm plans for the hike of basically interest rate, inflation, and of course their balance sheet, talking about basically the Feds have already reconfirmed the plans of the balance sheet to basically get it under control. Because during the COVID period itself, we know that many people are losing their job, and after that, from the unemployment rate itself is going higher and higher. So they are focusing on that part. And of course at the same time, we believe that most of the country out there you are living in, your government might be like throwing you like stimulus package or whatever bond is it, not say bond, but then free cash for you to basically grab, and after that help you through the situation. Yes, we love our government. And after that, over there, we know that basically they are doing all of these kind to basically support businesses that are going to go bankrupt whatsoever. They keep pouring money in, and after that, from there, they acquire assets, they acquire bonds, and after that basically they acquire too much. And after that, right now it is time for them to basically get everything under control. And after that, instead of focusing on unemployment, they are going to focus back on the inflation rate or slash interest rate right now. So over here, this is the news. Basically, why does this affect the whole market itself? We are going to talk about it later on. And of course over here you can see the pullback, blah blah blah. And after that, basically decreasing its balance sheet, and after that, increasing its interest rate. So what is going to happen now, basically the balance sheet itself, whatever assets they have on their balance sheet itself, they are trying to basically sell it slash take profit or stop loss onto the what is that called, the open market. And after that, I would say in the bank itself, basically how the Feds work is basically they have acquired all these assets, and after that, right now they need to clear it out. So where do they clear it? Who has the money? Basically those big banks out there like JP Morgan or Citibank or whatsoever. Basically they sell it off to them, and after that, from there the banks will buy it at a lower rate or whatsoever. And after that, from there, right now they're going to increase the interest rate. So what is this increase of interest rate all about? So over here we have this basically trading economists website talking about what is this Fed interest rate. So over here, this is basically the rates of the interest rate of the Feds that is ongoing throughout the 22 years. Basically over here, like more than 20 years, almost 30 years that is ongoing. So the interest rate itself, after the 2008 financial crisis, it has popped, and after that went back to basically zero, and eventually it slowly climbed back because the economy is somehow doing great or whatsoever. And after that, over here we know that basically during this period itself, when it is another COVID hit as itself, and after that, from that, interest rate dropped. Because how interest rate work is basically the economy is booming and everything is going well. Definitely it is time to basically tax more, basically increase the bar of like lendings, and after that, from there, people have to pay more interest upon their loan, because the economy is doing well equals to basically everybody's doing well in the market itself. So basically this is how they judge the interest rate. And after that, over here we can see that right now it's going back to zero. it's just a very steep drop, and after that from there, yeah, right now they are going to focus on increasing the interest rate, because basically what does it mean for consumer like us? Basically, if let's say we go to a bank and take loan itself, we know that this period itself many people are taking loans because the interest rate is as low as 1% or even less low as 2%, because the Fed dropped the interest rate so much, and after that from there people start to take loans because it is more attractive then, because people need money, because during the COVID situation, no, everybody went out of job, and after that from there they need like, I don't know, 30k from the bank loan to basically survive that one whole year after they find a new job or whatsoever. So right now, yeah, basically people are paying back, and after that, of course, if let's say during this period itself the Feds increase the interest rate itself, definitely there's people going to be like unable to afford to pay their repayment or whatsoever, depending on how much their loan, I mean like how much their loan amount is, and after that from there how long the loan period is. And of course, if let's say they increase the bar to like 1% or whatsoever, all of the banks out there, they are offering you the rates. Maybe you will see like during this period you see it is as low as 0.5% or even 1% or even 1.5%. Eventually in the future we're going to see like maybe 2 to 3% of interest rate if you're going to take a small loan or whatsoever, because this is how they control the monetary system. And of course right now we're going to talk about the crypto market. Are we going to zero? And after that, the bubble that I know of only. Right, so the panic over here is like people have been talking about, oh my god, the market is crashing 10%, 7%, and after that from there, like some coins even went to 20%, I do not know man, 15%. And of course it is not only happening to the crypto market itself, but of course it is also happening to the stock market. So if you look at the US market itself, it has dipped, like maybe the highest is 4%, and over the whole market itself definitely has dipped, like I do not know, like 2 to 5% depending. And of course the Euro market has been dipping, the Asia market itself, yeah, basically some of them are still rising, because Singapore, I don't know, we are hardworking people in Asia somehow. And after that, the forex rate itself, we can see that some is dipping and some is not. And after that, looking at crypto itself, it is dipping definitely, and the futures platform definitely there's this dip itself. Okay, so talking back about this, are we going to zero itself? It will not happen, because right now I would say that our current crypto market itself is filled with leverage. And after that, I would say, what do you mean by leverage? Basically, most of the platform out there like Bybit, the Rebit, and after that, many sort of platform. If you want, you can use the link down below to sign up if you want to. And of course, during what is this platform doing is basically you can basically do 100 times leverage, meaning if let's say you only have $1 itself, you can basically multiply it to $100, and after that from there, whatever whatever profit you make is out of this $100 that you leverage, basically 100 times leverage. And of course the differences depending on whatever it is, you understand what I'm trying to say, right? And after that from there, yeah, basically most of the people out there are trying to basically multiply their wealth fast enough by using this thing called the leverage. Basically, it's a magic tool in the financial market. Basically, the risk and the reward is high, and of course, people can get liquidated. And after that, yeah, basically during this chain of period itself, the market cap have just like removed some of the money in the market cap itself. What happened is basically the liquidation chain. Basically, people are going long, like since I do not know, maybe Bitcoin was like around yeah, basically some of it, let's just look at the chart. So over here, maybe some people are like going long over here after the small dip. Look at the 7 days. So over here, maybe after a small dip itself, people are like, hey, this is the bottom, this is the support. Yeah, I mean, I look at the 7-day chart itself, this price over here looks like a support. At the short-term period over here, like around 45k itself, it looks like a support. And after from that, people might be thinking, okay, Bitcoin is going to rebound from here. But of course, the unexpected news came out from the Fed itself, and after that, eventually the price dropped even more. So during this period itself, this price range itself, there are people opening their long position, like maybe they're going crazy, like doing like 20 to even 100 times leverage. And of course, during this period itself, some of them during the dip over here, I mean like it climbed. And of course, when the dip happened, there's definitely people shorting, and after that, basically people get liquidated. And of course, this is the effect of liquidation. So there's many chain of liquidation. Basically, maybe some of them are liquidated on 45,000, and after that, some of them eventually, this period over here, you can see this mark over here. You have to zoom into the 1 day. So here, this period over here, this sudden crash itself, it is a chain of liquidation. And after that, over here, these are stocks, all the stop loss definitely. So how does it work? Is basically once this price is hit, and after that it pick a bit, and after that people started going full ham or whatsoever, and after that eventually the thing that they do is basically go long, and after eventually it just crash all the way. And after that, from here, this is a chain of liquidation. Many people are getting liquidated, and of course, once you get liquidated, it is removed from the market cap, and after eventually it caught yeah, people start to be afraid, and after do their stop losses, and eventually it's a chain of effect. And of course, over here, those who are rich, those who are having a lot of money, they're definitely going long, and after eventually pushing the price up again. So right now, we are going to talk about the bubble that I know of. So to be honest, the bubble, if you want to talk about crypto, is it a bubble or whatsoever? I would say it is not really a bubble, because if you want to talk about the real bubble that we are be facing throughout our economy years, and after that the years of living in the world itself, and of course the history, the only bubble that we know of is basically the monetary system. It always tends to basically pop after 100 or even 150 years, depending on how well the generation managed that system itself. And of course right now we are looking at a financial crisis like somehow, and after that from there the bubble that we are facing is only the money, because to be honest there is an infinite supply of money, and eventually the Feds can keep printing, and after that from there they keep printing and printing, and after that who is suffering? The citizens, the people who need to basically repay the debt that we loan, and after that the money that we made, like reserve for the future, we take it, and after that from there we use it right now to basically help us, and eventually we need to repay the money itself. So this over here is a cycle of debt. So our economy is run with debt, and after that from there eventually the debt get bigger and bigger, it is going to pop, and after that from there, before it pop itself, they are the government. They can't let this happen, because once this happen itself, trust me, people are going to run into Bitcoin and of course cryptocurrency to basically hedge for this inflation. That of course those smart people, and after that more open-minded people, I would say, are joining the crypto space. And after that we are going to jump into the personal opinion right now. So my personal opinion, and after that just only like my basically personal opinion, no financial advice given, it's just my own basically experience and of course research through the monetary system. So before I got into cryptocurrency itself, I was like researching on, I know about cryptocurrency, and after that from there the next thing is how do I like ace the game, and after that from there I'm using money every day, and after that I'm like thinking how do I understand money. So I read a book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, and after that from there I understand how the system work, and after that eventually dug more deeper onto the financial system. And after it is true that every 100 to 150 years itself the system will crash because of this thing called the one-to-one peg to go, and after that from there it reduces to zero to maybe 0.5 cents worth to basically $1, and after that eventually our money is packed with nothing, just only the trust of us, the citizen, and the faith and hope on our government, and eventually they keep the money, and after that basically the system become a huge bubble, and the whole thing is out of control, the inflation is out of control, and after that it will just reset. And once it reset itself, and after that from there we are going to start off with a new financial system, and after that from there basically it keep repeating, because this is the proven and of course the only system that can make the rich get richer, to be honest. And after that from there I would say now Bitcoin is in the game, in the market, and of course we have to look at the next reset, and after that from there see Bitcoin going to be the hedge of currency, something like that. So I believe that Bitcoin might be the hedge of currency or cryptocurrency. Let's not say Bitcoin, might maybe like other currency like stablecoin or whatsoever. It might be playing into the system, and after that from there we will definitely expect cryptocurrency in the whole nutshell to be used with the government or whatsoever in the future. That's just my personal take, because just looking at this itself, there's a max supply, there's a scarcity, and of course if you look at our current monetary supply, I do not know, man. The money liquidating, circulating in the country itself might be like, I do not know, 50 trillion or whatsoever, or even 100 worth of trillions, but of course there is no max supply. So and who is paying all the debt? Definitely the taxpayer, whoever is earning this amount, and after that amount get taxed here and there, and after that from there, why the rich can avoid so much tax and whatsoever? Because they are smart about it, they know about the system, because not a lot of people who are in the game, like in the game is a monopoly, we are playing this as a monopoly, we are spending money daily, and after that from there nobody is understanding the game. You only know that you need to get a good job to basically survive, and after that from there live paycheck to paycheck, because this is what the school taught us. And after that from there we understand that we have to basically work hard, and after that from there be innovative, and after that somehow do not take risk, because risk itself can land you bankrupt whatsoever. This is whatever they feed you. And after that I would say those who are richer out there basically take risks, and after that from there have a open-minded concept to basically jump into wagons or whatsoever to basically moon, and after that something like that. So basically I've come to the end of the video. If you like the video, kindly hit the thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and of course turn on post notification, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Bye bye, peace.